Alrighty.
Chris, please put this in the kitchen.
We had a lease down here, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. You, is it alright if she comes down in here to sit to see
No,
you?
I'm good. I can sit right here. If you want to grab a chair, you can grab a chair.
Okay. Out of your room. There's.
Chris, go to the room.
enough,
No,
Chris.
this is an adult conversation.
Kids will be kids.
Yep.
Okay. Stop. Second.
Chris, go to the bedroom now.
You just can't keep it in, can you?
Good dog.
What do you do?
So
Fart?
funny.
No, he's kind of barking, growling.
Yeah.
And then the soft.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
just can't keep it in.
There's a couple times he's come down to the door to bark at it.
Yeah, because he hears you guys down here
Yeah.
and says, "Who is
And the
that?"
cat's probably too.
Alright, there's that.
Alrighty. The only thing we disagree is about raising the rent and give us a 30-day increase in rent.
With the numbers that were on that, our rent could have possibly doubled by the end of our stay.
So there was a bit in there saying they could raise the rent if you give us 30 days notice up by 10%.
Okay, I asked you if we could fill this out together.
Oh, so, okay, yes. I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's been a very, very stressful week because of work.
I was not privy to that.
Okay. I don't remember.
You didn't tell me.
I didn't remember. I don't like my memory. I am so
I'll
sorry.
put the receipt in here.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Rent from the period of January 23 to March 1st. That's over a year.
You said that you wanted a
A
year.
year, yeah.
We've been here
Right,
for.
but it would start January and go to January.
Right, we're worried about moving, if you have to move during the winter. That's why.
I thought that you meant a year from now.
Yeah,
So
so
I
we
just
got-
added the months that we had already been here.
So, okay. So, if that's.
No, I'm good. I actually like the dark. It's easier on my eyes.
I can't see that in there too much. Alright.
Hey, stop!
But I don't know him.
Yeah. Okay, so it would be January 1st to 2024. Okay, well I'm gonna have to write it out on this one.
Okay. Then we'll have to read it and so we can see. We still need a key for the back door.
I put that in there too, because I'm stuck down here, and Chris and I can't leave while you're at work.
Okay, the back door key only goes to the back door.
Yeah,
it's a
that's fine.
whole different lock.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't expect to have a key to the front door. Just the door that we could get that back here. That
Well,
we
the last people asked, is it dual? And I said, no.
Okay.
So I just want to make that known.
Okay. Please. Back to your room.
Now, Chris.
Well, we didn't touch it.
Well, here. Not gonna put it there.
What is he talking about?
His sword.
I didn't touch it either, Chris.
I'm gonna put it there. I know it wasn't me. Then.
Chris? It was dented before we moved.
Yep.
I know, but it was.
Enough. We are trying to do something here, Chris. You can turn the light on and close the door if you're going to continue to bother us.
He wants attention. That's why he's starting an argument in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Does the same thing while I'm on the phone. Won't talk to me. Then I'm on the phone. Suddenly wants to argue about something.
Just wants attention.
I know.
No, the dog.
So you're never going to have a car
As far as we know of.
in the next year?
We don't know, and we
I
didn't.
would have left that blank then.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Then leave it blank. Okay.
Well, that's what NA is. Like, we don't have a car, and there's no assigned parking spots.
Yeah.
The street is the assigned
Okay.
parking spot because that's where I park.
Okay. Yeah. But we don't know yet. She's trying to get her driver's license, and we're trying to set up where she could actually
I
Hey,
can't
for
do my
drivers.
drives.
drive her.
I can't even
driver's
go to
license.
doctor's appointments because we don't have a key.
So. Your room now, light on, door closed. You cannot keep coming out in this hallway.
One.
Question.
Okay, we didn't find the dishwasher busted when you moved in. It busted during your occupancy.
Nope.
And where is the mold in the bathroom? I wasn't aware.
You talked to me about it.
No.
It's in the window, and
the window? Yeah.
yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've cleaned it as much as it can be, but it's in the seal.
Yeah. The black. The
Don't mind the towels. Chris did something with them. So I'm trying to clean them out.
Oh, that comes every winter. That's because the water settles in that groove. It does it upstairs too. I just clean it out when I clean my...
I end up cleaning
Once
it
a
every
week.
time I'm in there.
Yeah. So.
Stop! You're worse than a child. I don't have a problem with any of this. Paragraph 3.
And the one that's blocked off, that piece in the rent. If you give us 30-day notice.
By 10 to 30, no more than 30%, it said. No, that was horrifying, because by the end, our rent could have doubled, but our income would not be.
During the initial shall term of this agreement by maximum 10% upon 30 days written notice, if required as a result of an increase. Okay, so basically that's saying like this year, water went up, power went up, cable went up, it all went up and added $50 plus all the utilities that you guys are using on top of that. So that's an extra $100 on top of me. So basically what's that saying is not me raising the rent, that's a rate increase that, like, us sharing the increase of the power going up, the water going up. Instead of me having to absorb that every time it goes up, we would.
That would be percentage of utilities, not
So-
rent.
So if we want,
It does, it says maximum of 10%. Says right here, read right here, right where you marked it out.
it has the right to increase the rent on the subject premises during the initial term of the lease by maximum 10% upon 30-day notice. That's the rent going up.
That has nothing to do with utilities.
If we want, we talked about it, we could do a percentage of the utilities.
Well, whatever it went up, I would share that with you. I would half it. Half me, half you. And I would show you proof of it. So
Then
that
we
it's
should put
not
that
just
in
me
writing
saying
separately.
It's going up.
Why,
It's-
can we put that in a separate writing
we
instead of
can,
that?
We can also
We
put
can
that under
amend
utilities.
this.
Wait a
But-
moment, everyone's talking to me at once, I cannot hear
I'm sorry,
everyone.
honey. We can
What-
put it under utilities because I put down the one thing because she hadn't.
Okay, so we,
But
if
we would all have to be able to
if
see
we're
the
going to
bill.
split it in half, is that what we're talking about, correct, from both of you? I'm trying to
She's
figure,
talking about splitting the increase.
yes. So is it,
I would show you the bills,
right,
show you what the increase is, half it me half it you half. And I would prove what it went up, why it went up, how much it went up,
So is it-
and then we would
is it
divide that.
just the increase you're talking about?
Just the increase.
Just the increase, okay.
So
If
it'd
I-
be like $20-$30 top.
That's, okay, alright, if it's just the
Well,
increase, that's
can't-
fine,
don't
I
quote me
know, I'm
on
not
that
quoting,
because I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay.
If it's the increase, I don't
let's
see a
put
problem.
that under utilities.
Yeah.
That way it's specific.
Yeah.
Nobody has to sit here and worry that rent's gonna go up,
Yeah.
up, and up.
Yeah, so we'll split the increase with you, half and half.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm a little on edge. I have not slept well. I've been a lot of stress at work, so I don't mean to be
Okay.
snippy.
just put yourself in the moment.
Yes, I'm
Put
trying to.
everything else away.
I'm trying, but it's with my mind races
Okay.
a lot.
And you filled all this out so I can't write in it.
Well, you're going. We could do another lease right the other bit.
We can revise it.
So yeah, so we could just. You're going to try to rewrite it into it anyways. I thought you said.
I am, but
Okay.
I was gonna put it in here, what I was gonna
Yeah.
put in the other one, but I can't do that.
Okay. So. Is that everything else okay?
Well, I'm only right here, so hold
Sorry.
on.
But some of it is already typed up, or we have. Oh, we said door closed. What do you want?
Chris, you just lost 3 more points. You're not following directions.
That's not a problem.
Door closed all the way. Thank you.
He's trying to ease
This
track.
house was built in 1981, so lead
Okay.
is not a
All right.
problem.
Okay, we need that acknowledged. Because
We didn't know,
I
I
so
can
we
show
just
you.
well, it's fine, we just have to make sure it's been initial, that it's been not like it, so.
Well, you gotta remember, I bought this with my children
Yeah,
living
I
there,
know.
so I made sure before
Yeah.
I bought the
Right.
house that there was no
Yeah,
lead
but
paint.
from what I understand, you have to initial the landlord if it's.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
It's a weird
Good.
formality, but it exists for a
It's
reason.
wasn't all my leases down in Phoenix about the lead paint.
Yeah, they also had a lead paint disclosure, like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this one, cause it's 81, there is none. I wouldn't have bought this house
Yeah.
had there been.
Right, I can't blame you.
If we had the money to buy a house, we wouldn't buy one with lead paint either.
Yeah.
It has neurological effects.
Yeah.
Beyond being
I
otherwise poisonous.
I think the house that I grew up in had lead paint. Because I know the house was old when we moved in.
That wouldn't be surprising if it was old enough.
Yeah.
A lot of places they tried to scrape it out and paint in without lead paint, but lead gets in there.
Okay. So,
Okay, so
and if you need time to write it out and give it, take it. I'm going to be gone until 10 or 12, 11 o'clock for the next 2 days.
I will text you or something like that and tell you, you know, when I'm ready and stuff. I won't just pop down.
Yeah, because I'm going to be at a friend's house until about 11 tomorrow, and I work at 10 until 10 o'clock on Saturday. I'm off on Sunday, and I'm off on Monday.
Okay, so either Sunday or Monday, I'm thinking.
For the lease, okay.
Yeah, by then, because I want to go to the library and type it up official on a computer.
Right, and we will like to read it before we sign it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
Yep.
That's why I'm trying to read this through so that I get what you want, I get what I want, we agree on
of course.
it. Because I'm not going to the library more than once.
I can't blame you. So half of the increase of utilities, and we need the key. A key.
Okay. So.
Yeah, the rent itself. Oh, we already ended up having to move whenever our rent increased down in Phoenix.
Yeah.
We can't do it again.
Yeah, we can.
Like in the middle of a lease too, that makes everything complicated.
Yeah.
Well, I would show you the actual bills,
I know.
what it went up, and then we would take that amount from everything that went up
Right.
That's
and
fine.
divide it equally.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
all I
needs to
ask.
be, it's
That's
like on paper.
And
This year I didn't do that,
Right.
but everything went
Yeah.
up. So right
Yeah,
now
okay.
for this next year, I'm absorbing $100 extra.
Oh.
Because I know y'all are having a hard time, you're trying to settle in,
Yeah. No, man.
and
Just
you
let
don't
us
need that
know.
extra.
Right. Just let us know how much extra
I
we need to pay.
expected you to be traumatized
Yeah,
by
I will
dogs.
definitely. So this is
We might get a car down the road, but we don't know yet.
But instead, you're still trying to make friends.
Okay, hold on, let me do this one at a time.
Sorry.
To divide any increase
And utilities.
equally
In utilities.
in utility. Now, after this year, the rent will probably go up. After this year.
Right.
But that's just because it goes up everywhere every year.
At the end of the lease.
In utility,
Okay.
in utilities. Okay, so that we agree on?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
We just need a
As
key.
long as we're not dealing with like a doubled rent by the end of the
Yeah.
lease.
And
all that.
if we ever get a car, we'll be needing the parking space. We'll know for sure if we're going to get one.
She already said parking's on the street.
Well, we crossed out about the same parking space, so that needs to be put back in, but parking's on the street.
Okay, yeah.
That works.
So.
Because, I mean, if I park there, y'all can park there.
So
I don't expect anything more of you than I'll do.
Oh, right, of
But,
course.
see, I park in the street because if I park down in my driveway and I try to get out and it's icy, I run the risk of hitting my house.
Yes, of course. I understand. That definitely understand, because I slipped on the ice. The ice is slippery when I'm trying to get to work or coming down.
Right, so
That's understandable, parking where it's safe.
But in the summer, if y'all got, you know, if you're all going to a picnic and you got a lot to carry out, by all means, pull in, get what you need, and pull out. I don't care.
Okay.
Just, it's not overnight parking.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is hungry.
Okay, parking, I'm gonna put,
Parking's on the street. Right? I don't know. Just trying to make sure we're on the same
tenant
page.
is not assigned a parking space, is not. I'm just gonna leave that open
Right.
and just put is not, and
Okay.
just leave it, whether you get a car or not, it's open,
Okay.
okay? Okay,
I would specify that parking is on the street if we do get a car. That's just because I'm asinine about details and agreements. I've written up enough of them.
And we're good on,
You know, you don't have to go to the library. We could type it up, send it to you so that you could look at it and print it out.
that's okay, I got a whole bunch of stuff from the guy I'm learning from that
Okay.
I need to learn how to do this, so that's why I'm doing it all at the library. Noise and nuisance, I don't have a problem with. House rules, I mean, it is what it is, right? As long as that laundry room is accessible, I don't have a problem. Oh, and I need to be able to get in that room,
Which room? This one, right?
my storage room.
She's talking about where the boxes are.
Yeah, the boxes will move. So.
I mean, I don't expect you to move them,
No,
period, just if I need to get in that room,
since we're here for a year, yeah, because
it needs to be accessible.
Yeah. If you need it in the room, let us know. I just moved the box. I'll move the boxes in the
Well,
back.
if you're gonna be a year, we can just move them boxes out to the shed,
Okay,
okay,
Yeah.
out of the way.
that's fine. We
And
can do
they're your boxes,
Yeah.
you can go get them anytime.
We'll do that on my day off.
Okay, well, there's no hurry, I don't need to get in there, I just need to put this stuff in there, that's why it's still here.
Well,
But it's okay for
we
now.
could do it if you're up to it after I get back from church on Sunday. We can move the boxes.
Inspection or repair of the premises, or to show the premises to prospective tenants. Or appraisers, insurance agents. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna do that, but I will give you 24-hour notice. That's not a big deal. Okay, and security is not promised. That's basically why I have my whole yard fenced, is for some form of security.
Right.
As far as the car goes on the street, I mean, I'm at the mercy just as much as
Right,
you are.
of course.
So, okay.
I don't expect you to take responsibility for our car.
It's one of those weird things that's in there specifically so that, like, if somebody breaks in, nobody can sue you
Yeah.
for.
I had that same clause.
Somebody
I had that clause in a couple of my leases.
Okay.
It's one of those
And if
things
you
that's
want
in there because
insurance, my
somebody.
homeowners doesn't cover you. You'd have to have
Get
your
the
own
renters.
rental. Yeah.
That we know.
Okay. I'm just making sure you
You know, I appreciate it.
Okay.
We've had renters insurance before. We couldn't afford to keep it.
Yeah.
But we have had it. Hello, Maggie.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning is the state law with the ordinances. Okay. Should it be held to be valid or shall not be. Okay. Okay, and we did the rent increase is okayed. Okay, no smoking.
We don't smoke.
Okay, no, don't have that problem.
We don't smoke.
Okay,
We
and
don't
there
vape.
is no lead, and I can show you guys I don't know if it's the deed, but it's the purchase of the home, the purchase agreement. I have that shows that there is no lead paint, cause it's after, what is it, 1978. and my house was built in 81.
I would have thought that Maggie would have been the one afraid, because remember, whenever we got him, we were told that that dog kept on
Yeah.
trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Basically,
Okay, so this is null and void now. So the other is fixed for the entire duration of the lease.
we just make sure we get a key.
Just make
Yeah,
sure
I'm gonna
that
go get her here in a minute. It's just hanging up there.
Okay.
just make sure that the utility stuff is under utilities and the rent stuff is under rent. I know it's technically one payment, but it's
What
a
does that have to do with
technicality and it opens.
Make sure that
Up to way
because
more.
at least when my lease is, they say, okay, your rent is this much, and your and then the next bit was you're responsible for the utilities. So we already got that. We already have that settled. She already has a bit, so
I
separate.
know I've written enough documents though to
I
make
know.
a fuss over
Yeah,
it.
it's separate. She's going to have it separate.
Okay, so I think we have it. If not, I will call and ask you.
You might have to leave a message if it's
Okay,
okay
or
if I'm at
text
work.
you,
Yeah,
that way you can get back to me
Yeah,
when you
text
can.
me, yeah.
Okay.
I
I
try.
try not to call because I can't answer phones at my business either.
This text I try to text in between customers. We're not supposed
Okay.
to, but I do it anyways.
Okay, well, I'll text you, that
Okay.
way you can just, I don't expect you to text me right back,
Right.
just whenever you can, because if I text you and then I go in and give a shower,
Yeah.
I can't even look at it until
I
I'm
know.
done,
I'm the same way.
okay?
Okay.
Alright,
And
and I gave you your receipt,
yes, we got the
Okay.
receipt, right?
Yes,
I gave it to you,
Yeah, and I gave it to her to keep a hold of the
it's
receipt so I
in
don't
the
get lost.
folder.
And then the key for the back.
okay, I'm going to
Please.
get it right now.
She's
I can agree to that. 50% of the increase as a utility.
been recorded.
So do I. But thank you. Because we can't afford if like rent were to go up
I know.
like hundreds of dollars.
I know.
Well, we can pay a portion of the utilities.
Mm-hmm. That's understandable.
Okay, go try this and make sure it works.
Okay. Not a problem.
Okay.
A portion of the utilities is reasonable.
That works with the deadbolt. Now, need the lights. Let's see which put this one down here. It works from. It works. That I can't talk today. It works on both.
Okay, yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
You're welcome. I got the door for you, so you don't pinch your fingers.
Okay.
I've done that before.
I know, me too.
We only have one key. We need to make a copy.
Yep.
Do you want me to make a copy
Where
tomorrow?
are even the keys?
Well, I gave them back to you.
You didn't put them back here?
I handed them to you.
Mm-mm.
Well, maybe I did. We could still be on my key ring. Yeah, it was. Yes. Yes.
We have the key?
I think there's. Oh, it was left for the keys. They went through.
Yeah, my keys are still in your key ring.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I took them off and gave them to you.
Did you give April and Jared their keys back?
Yes. They went through every single key, and every single. These are the keys that don't work on their locks.
Some of my keys aren't here.
Some of the keys were.
Oh, yeah, because
The
they're
locks.
older keys.
Yes. Okay. Do you want me to make a copy tomorrow? At work?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
do you mean we have the key for the back door so you don't have to knock, or?
Yes. I got to make a copy of the key so I
So
can
that
have it.
you and I can leave and go to doctor's appointments and park and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Cool beans!
Alrighty.
Awesome. What?
what do we want to do for dinner? I love you.
You too.
So we go, yeah.